Hello, everybody. This is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And, oh boy, the hustle and bustle happening behind the scenes today. I started it a couple minutes late, mainly because the multi-chat service I use decided to send out an update because I reboot usually about a half hour. Just the computer just seems to do better when I do that, about a half hour before starting. And then as I'm loading the Caster Labs, my multi-chat service up, it says I got a weird pop-up that I gotta basically I went to the Discord all in the course of 10-15 minutes. I'm doing all this to try and get started. I was this close to starting without multi-chat today, but then it found out pop-up, reload, download, error messages galore. Went to the Discord real quick. They had a new link in there, downloaded that, error messages. I typed in, it's not working for me and I gotta go live. I'll get back to you later. She said, send me a screenshot. So once everything else is going and turned on, I go set it up to take the screenshot, and it worked. So now, oh my God, I gotta calm down. Yeah, you didn't get your minimum roll this time. So hello. That's all the fun going on behind the scenes as I'm trying to get everything working properly and getting this thing going. Sometimes things don't go smoothly. Fortunately, most of the time it does. So now I gotta kind of take a deep breath. Hey, Jormelin and Gleaser. I don't think I even said hi to you guys yet, but welcome. Ay. But I'm ready for a mission. Now that that crap's out of the way, I'm ready for a mission. I just didn't feel like running without multi-chat. So I'm glad it's all working and everything. It's just easier for everybody on different sites to be able to see what everybody's saying. 44%, so yeah, below minimum for you. Oh, 82 is your natural minimum, is that what you're saying? Do I have to design a special one just for the Twitch channel? So if Gleaser uses the prompt, it always gives him 84, 82 or above. I imagine that could be set up, but it would be unfair to everybody else. In fact, I know for a fact it could be set up, but it's why isn't it already done? Well, you know me. Although you will find that just for you, even the new updated sniper rankings are completed, Gleaser. All of the rankings are up to date and 100% now on the chatbot thingy dingy. So you can see your true actual rankings now. Helmet Grunty Grunter is in there now. So you should be one happy camper. How about that? How about that? You're already in third place, Helmut. Gleaser. Whatever. The gunner rankings was the hardest because there's only so much space and I have too many gunners. So at least I was able to put in number 10, Saeed, but I couldn't finish his name because I ran out of space. But what can I say? What can I say? So, Nightmare, top of the hour. Sorry about that. It got buried in the wall of text as I was making sure everything was showing up the way I could do it. And let's pop over here to where it's... we have something we recognize now. A map that we're going to take out. A team that we loaded last time. Yeah, burning past the hour. Just like the map we're going on today. It is burning past the hour. Quick recap on who we're taking out. I looked at this briefly and said, I don't think, very briefly, because I had other issues. I couldn't find any changes I needed to make, so we're just going out with it. Zabiol with his smokes and med kits. We got Blue Jay with his our first plasma weapon going out in the field today, my friends. Our first plasma weapon. Cargo Morrison got the big, long, immobile Gauss machine gun. Kotzen Vodlin going out with a little extra range on his Gauss strike rifle. He's got the lone. I only brought one motion tracker, but he's also got two battle scanners. Gagliardi is the commander on this one. And I gotta remember, of all my infantry, he does not have the best of aim. So there you go. Hey, Kotzen and Vodlin, just in time to see yourself go out. I hope I can do you proud. Machine Hater is the short range gunner, so we gotta be careful. I think he's armored up pretty well. However, yeah, 8 plus 9 armor. That's decent health to start with. It's too bad it's not up to 20, but it's over 3 bars, so that's a good start. I love having these upgraded. Then we got Grunter. Now he has 3 shots in his sniper rifle because we decided to go with the extra ammo because we gave him, look at that, we actually gave a sniper armor. How about that? Carlos, good to see you. Hello there to you too, somewhere in this world. And then finally, we got Nick Vogels. Mr. Squishy is going out. But just like everybody else, we tried to compensate for that squishiness with some armor. We'll see if this keeps everybody alive and kicking. And then we'll also find out and see if we have anybody on this map that might have a capturable weapon. We're all about capturing weapons today. We're all about capturing weapons. We need plasma rifles. That is our main goal and main purpose in life right now, is capturing plasma weapons. And yeah, with the extra armor, yeah, really call me incompetent if that happens. We need rifles, and more rifles. About the only exception is, say I get a heavy floater and a Muton or Muton Elite, whatever the trade offers currently are that we don't have in capture. Those would be the lesser secondary exceptions, because the trade offers, well, they either gave us scientists or engineers, but also a new soldier I don't really need right now, so there you go. Yeah, and it still would be nice to get a sectoid commander if one pops up on this mission. So yeah, there are a few capture things that definitely will light up the radar if you know, if we see them. But in general, we want plasma rifles left, plasma rifles right, plasma rifles all around us, so we have a choice of captures. That would be fabulous. Oh, Caster Lab, I got it working. Thank you for coming in here real quick. I had a quick moment before I went live. Yes, I tried it for the, not third time's a charm, but 4th time, and the error message didn't pop up. It just went right through. Don't ask me. I'm not a computer wizard, but you know, this crap happens. So I know it wasn't even 3rd time's a charm. Oh my god. So, but I didn't give up, and it just all of a sudden, I went click, 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 turned it all on and got it going, and we got the comments going too. So I appreciate you popping in here. That's why I didn't get back to your comment, but boy, that's awesome of you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's amazing. That's why I use Caster Labs, everybody. That's why I use Caster Labs. This is this is the reason. That kind of service is the reason if you ever stream, Caster Labs is a good thing to use. So there, I put out the plug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Loving it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's just awesome. I mean, wow. You just, if anybody watching this down the road, everybody, you just gave yourself some wonderful PR just by trying to come in and do the right thing and give some customer service. So I appreciate that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. So we got a mission ahead of us. Now that your mission is accomplished, we're going to focus on our mission here. And we've reviewed everybody on the team. Let's see about getting down onto the map now, everybody. Whew. And at least it's not a large UFO today, but you know, the pods are getting larger. It's one thing, it's what I thought about today, everybody. It's not that the enemies are harder given the level that we've gotten with our armor and weapons. It's that the original, yeah, that's on the plate for a possible down the road stream also. Because Gleaser, the guy that mentioned over on the Twitch side, he does a lot of the open XCom stuff that's modded there. But I love Long War. I like Long War of the Chosen. I love all these kinds of games, so that's what I play a lot. So the original XCOM is on the table for a stream. I've just never streamed the original one, but yeah, we've rated the original one, and it's on my radar. And one of these days, we'll see about playing it. Yeah, the open XCOM seems pretty cool. So it's a pretty good way to go with it. Yeah, it's a very good adaptation. Very good. Okay, everybody, here we go. Everybody check your weapons, check your ammo, make sure it's for your weapon and your weapon only. Let's go. Okay, we're heading into Brazil on this one. Let's begin our assault. I think this is the map, if I recall, Operation Frozen Empire. This is the map with all the high corridors. It's the easy to block your line of sight map on this one. Unless, of course, you're in this area that's wide open where the UFO skidded through. But if we start anywhere else on this one, there's all sorts of ravines and gullies and odd lines of sight, so it's that map, I do believe, that we're going into. So let's get this baby go. Frozen Empire, Imperio Congelado. That sounded too Italian. I'm sorry, Carlos. Imperio Congelado. I hope that was a little less Italian. Here we go. Let's launch. Good, like in Italian, yes. Well, look, I think I told you before, when I was in high school, when I would have taken Spanish, like, 90% of the rest of the school, because I lived down in Southern California then, I was the one that took German. So no, I never got the Spanish I needed to, or like everybody else did. Like I could have actually used and practiced in real life living where I lived, but no, I went for German, and there's not too many German enclaves down in Southern California. Oh, you know some German too? Oh, cool. Cool. We'd be able to communicate. Well, hell, you know English, so there's the commonality. So we're down in the skid site, I think. Yeah. So we're on the skid side of the map. Straight ahead of us should be the UFO off in the distance. So I'm probably gonna move a little bit to the left to try and take advantage of some of the cover. Unfortunately on this map, Helmut, Gleaser, there's a lot of trees in the way that block lines of sight. Katzen and Badlin, he knows a little German. That's good. A lot of people know a little German. So there you go. My last name is very German sounding, and that's why I took German. Pure and simple. I have 4 European ethnicities in my background from my parents' side. On my mom's side, it's Czech and Norwegian, and on my dad's side, it's French-German. A little intermixing of the German, more from the Alsace-Lorraine area, if that makes sense, because that kind of went back and forth. France, Germany, over history. So there you go. Now my name is not Hunt. Yeah, well, Schadenfreude. Yeah, everybody likes some good Schadenfreude. Yeah, there. Now it's even the better reason to play the original XCOM. $2. $1.99. Very good. Wunderbar. There's another good one. Yeah, Krankenhaus. I always like that for hospital. I always think... Thanks for the heads up, Caster Labs. Anybody looking at Open XCOM? It is, or the original XCOM, excuse me, it's on sale for less than $2 American. Because I think Caster Labs, Mr. Caster Labs over there is in the US. So translate from $2 to wherever your location is. All right. Oklahoma. Where the I don't know the words. Oh well. I think we need to move into cover because there's sparse half cover out here. Yeah, wind comes sweeping down the plains. Yeah, Broadway, I don't belong, but yeah, I'll sing along no matter what. Let's see. Let's get, you have the motion tracker. There's Katzenung and Bodlin. So we'll get over there. Well, in fact, we'll do the motion tracker just in case they're nearby. So maybe we just have to toughen up with lots of half cover. So they're off to the side down here. Well, Katzenung and Bodlin, I think I'll bring you right here. Guess what? We may just, as long as we have half cover, a lot of us have good armor, and we'll get some benefits of damage reduction. We may have to play, especially with getting my Rocketeer steadied, throw a battle scanner, and all that good jazz. So let's think about doing that, my friends. Let's get down here. Where is my Rocketeer? Rocketeer's right here. Blue Jay, I'm bringing you right here, and we're going to steady you.
Heading to that location.
We're going to have a steadied rocket for whatever happens. Grunty. The Grunt Man can't make it anywhere but half cover anyway. And I can't get back there. That's the edge of the map. So you're also not going to be as far back as I might enjoy, but we'll put you as far away from a pod that's over on that side as we can.
Moving out.
And then my suppressors, I'll get my close range suppressor on the side that they're on.
Understood.
I'll get my... There's the Gauss machine gun. The long range suppressor we'll bring right here.
Headed there now.
And then, where is my... Okay, there it is. I'm thinking maybe I bring you here to throw the battle scanner so we know what we're dealing with down there. And then with lightning reflexes, you should be able to make it over here next time. I want to see right away what's down there. And we'll go like this.
Got it.
Oh, baby! That's one hell of a big, heck of a big pod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floaters, 2 berserkers. Okay. Ooh. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So at least we know what we're dealing with here. And we definitely want to keep our forward cover, otherwise those floaters are gonna... Yeah, otherwise they'll just flank our behind, so we gotta keep our cover forward. I'll have a rocket stay. I'll watch them. They better not scatter to the back, out of range, so I can't really do anything. As far as captures, Nick Vogels... We'll just have you right here.
Boy.
And then I don't have a good space for everybody. I guess Gagliardi could come here. I mean, heck, we're all gonna be very, very exposed. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna bring you there. You can command everybody from there, and then Zabio will come here to throw smoke. Now he does not have bombard. He does have bombard, so there's a good chance I can I'll be able to reach everybody in the half cover with smoke, dense smoke. So, you know, we're just gonna have to. I wanted to get over here to where we have more full cover options, but it's just not in the cards today. We're gonna have to make this work. We will just have to make this work. And everybody else, let's just Overwatch in case they run into us, because you know those berserkers are going to charge if they find us. So let's hope some Overwatch happens. You can't move and shoot, so let's hunker you. And oh, here we go. Let's see if they're active and moving. And they run away. Well, we do have a way to activate them, because at least one is in that's what we'll do. We can shoot and damage the berserkers. They will charge us, and at least right away, oh yeah, at least right away the floaters won't know where we are. Technically the berserkers won't know where we are. Well, that floater's pretty far forward. Would he be close enough? Because right now, nobody's within range of us. So they act weird if they get activated by a sniper rifle. Hint, hint, Helmut. Hint, hint. Hey, Floki, good to see you in here. Glad you dropped in just in time. We just started the mission. We will see how it goes. We've got an interesting pod out here that I'm thinking I'm going to activate now before a second pod has the time to wander into us. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, they don't quite see us, so I may activate with the floaters first. I don't know where the berserkers are going to run. If they don't know where we are, I know floaters will act bizarre. They'll just kind of fly around, go on Overwatch, and they won't really advance if they don't know where you are. And we don't know if these, I'm going to... Yeah, they're flying targets. Why don't we let Helmut do what he does best and shoot flying targets? Yeah, well, I kind of want to shoot the close ones first. At 83%, I'll take that chance rather than taking the sure 98%. Because if I'm going to activate, it'd be nice to eliminate the closest ones so we have time to deal with the berserkers. So it's not a guarantee. I'm not going to use your precision shot. I'm going to save that in case we need it against a berserker. And start that way. So here we go. Helmut, you've moved up to number 3 in the rankings, as you found out. So, how about you show you deserve that ranking? Yeah, there you go. That was nice. See, they're going on Overwatch. They did advance a little, but they were so far back. So they never found us. These guys advanced. I'm hoping. See, I don't see the other flyers. They're kind of out of sight. Yeah, this other one that was kind of hovering up here. I don't know where he went. But I think we can hopefully get a shredder rocket. Oh. I guess we can't. Oh my lord, we gotta wait another turn, hope they move towards us? Or I'll tell you what, do I have somebody who has a long shot that has enough range to hit the one in the back? I don't think so. Ooh, unless you can do it. But even that's going to be too far to hit the one in the back. And I don't really want to move you up, because we got floaters that'll flank our behinds if I move up just a little farther. Because right now you're out of range of everybody. Even though you'd have to move up to about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd only see the front one maybe. So to be sure, you'd have to move up to this log. And then, if you shot the one in the back, that would make him rush us. And then, my shredder rocket might be able to hit them both. We might, that might work. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Carlos, is get the guy in the back to move forward. I'm just I don't want to get me in range of that other floater, but maybe he moved away. Maybe that's why we don't see him now. Or moved off to the side. Something. We don't know where he went. He's MIA. But fortunately, we have enough. Yeah, I don't really want to move. I don't want to move people super close here. But you'll have hit and run too. This will be a hit and run shot for you. So if things don't look like they're going well against the Berserker, then you can always retreat a little too. But hopefully we'll get both your shots. I think I got to do that. Because I don't want to leave you standing in the open. I got to give you cover. And we'll cheat to this side.
Got it.
Okay, I can hit the guy in the back. Right there. 74%. We really need this to connect Katzenwadling. Because we want him to move towards us. Katzenwadling! You didn't get the memo! Well, now you have a better chance to do it. Ooh, and the guy in the back is the bulkier of the guys. We definitely want him to move forward to get shredded. Now you're going to be closer than I might prefer with charging berserkers. There we go. But you can see with the damage you did, he better not. Okay, I think a shredder rocket just might be able to pick them both up. Let's find out. Is this my rocket? Where's my rocket? Who has the rocket? Here it is. Okay, now we shred them both. 0 scatter. That is the kind of scatter we have dreamt of from the beginning of starting this game. This playthrough. We've been praying for scatter like this. And we now have 0 scatter. Let's shred these guys. We're going to need the help.
Firing rocket. Firing shredder rocket.
Okay. And here they come. Charge of the Light Brigade. Now, yeah, you definitely are too close. I'm going to have to find a way to kill them all. Kill them all. And unfortunately, we activated, so my sniper is not one of those killers. Now I have Galeardi, they can give somebody a command also, so we have that too. We have Nick Vogels. I don't think a grenade. You know, right now you can't hit them both. I hope I can get enough damage output happening. I have only one shot here. And it's only 60 frickin' percent. Oh, baby. This is not inspiring confidence at the moment. So we're going to have to leave the back guy and hope that he can't quite reach us over here. It's the way it would seem. It's the way it would seem. We're going to open up with a little hollow targeting mayhem double tap and hope we can hit on both shots. Okay, that's a good 15 shred. That's huge. Run closer so our odds of shooting get better. Oof. Katsunung and Vodlin is feeling a little nervous and uncomfortable right now. Machine hater! That's not what you're supposed to do, machine hater. I'm gonna do a single Gagliardi shot over here. None of my this guy's got some defense on him. This guy has got some defense on him, so we're not in it. We're with the percentage of the shots we have to take, we're in a slight bit of trouble. Just a slight bit of trouble. That's good. Come closer to some others that need the help in aim. Okay, we can kill the guy if we can hit the guy. Nobody here, nobody here. We got you there. Unfortunately, that's going to be your only shot. And then we're going to cross our fingers and pray. Well, the other thing I can do is I can do a command here to Katsunung and Vodlin after I do the kill. As long as he's within range, and then I'll move him away. Then we're safe for one more turn. Then we're safe. So let's see if you can do this for us, Neek. We're counting on you. We gave you a nice little stutter gun. You're mobile, but now I just need you to kill. There we go. The Juggernaut is down. Juggernaut is down. So yeah, I agree with you, Jormulin. I don't want... That's just a little too close for comfort. And I think I need to command him to get away. Let's hope we reach. Yes, we do. And then... Well, I guess I could say he's going to run no matter what, even suppressing. But it would probably improve my shot against him if I suppress him. So I think I will probably do that, but first of all, let's get you out of the way. Back to this tree I had been eyeing and coveting.
Okay.
Well, do you remember that the shot is only 50%? And if someone runs suppression, that ups the odds. And I think it becomes a better chance to hit. More so than Overwatch. Overwatch gives you a penalty to your shot. So I think the best way for lower level Cargo Morrison to get the hit is to suppress. So therefore, he's going to run it. He's a berserker. But I think that gives us our best chance of hitting with this particular guy. So we're going to do it.
Come on.
And maybe, because wasn't there a floater on this side? If he ran to the side, I don't know where he scattered to. I think I'm gonna throw some smoke over the people on this side just in case a floater shoots at us. Neek Vogels, you won't be covered, but the guys that'll be closest potentially to that floater will. And maybe I do one more on this side. I don't think. Well, we'll just see what it covers. Yeah, I'm not gonna get my Rocketeer, and it's scary if I do too much smoke and the Berserker runs into it. We got to kill the Berserker before he reaches the smoke. So do I just do this? So maybe I try to bring them, have these guys do the first shots to try to get them to come this way and not towards us in the smoke, because then all of a sudden that makes them harder to hit. So I think I'm going to hold on to the last smoke in Overwatch. Now watch someone on this side get hit now. Still couldn't hit. Even that way we couldn't hit. Having the lower level guy, he just doesn't have the... I always love it when medics hit. You know that. What? How'd he get? Oh, he got the bull. That you just saw, my friends. You just saw a bull rush in action. I think that was the bull rush perk. We just took some damage, although hopefully the armor. No, even went past the armor, because that was Gagliardi, who did not have the heftiest of armor, and our little friend. Ooh, if we're lucky, he's not in the smoke. Let's go find out right now. Let's go find out. Is he in the smoke? No. So we got to get him away from the smoke right now from someone shooting over here. 64%. Who has the best chances to hit? 69. You know, we like that. 74. So Katzenwadling, you're going to open up. You have the best chance to hit. And you'll also holo target it and get him out of that nasty smoke. We're going to have to heal Gagliardi. He got that extra move, and yeah, it was bull rush. I rarely see that pop and happen, but it did. We just experienced it. Okay. So we got to recover from that little mishap, and I think he just pounded and destroyed his cover too. Thank goodness he's in the smoke. Started off furball. That he did that little maneuver for style. I'm gonna aim like this because I'm so good. Okay, this is the only one in sight. We're gonna pull you even more towards us. 84% shot. Oh, and he's just gonna kill it. That's what you get for hurting Gagliardi. Except we're also suppressed. So, we have a new target. Helmut, Grunty Grunter, you have a job ahead of you. And injure this boy. Injure this flying nuisance. Bat him away. Shoot! Shoot! Yeah, he clapped that floater between two hands like it was a mosquito. He just boom, took care of it. Okay, who is out there that we see, and how many do we have left? 4 floaters remain. Yeah, any questions? Good job. Any questions? Any questions? Do we have any questions here? That was my best poor German accent I could muster. Let's see. Looks like we get to just overwatch incoming floaters is what we have to do. I can steady a Rocketeer just in case. Our cover here is a little crowded. Seeing as how we don't have any. So, who of this group? I guess I could group or move Cargo Morrison. I don't really want to move him forward, but he's going to move up here and hunker. Oh no! Little did you know, I did a little side voice work. No. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna move Thomas Morrison here so I can bring our commander back here and give him a heal. I'm not gonna use smoke because you can't move and shoot, so you're gonna move and hunker.
Roger that.
And then our commanding officer is gonna get a little heal. Won't quite get him back to full health, but at least he'll still be in like one-shot range. But he'll be more alive than he was.
Don't move, you'll be fine.
Yeah, he's got 10 health now. Doesn't inspire confidence, and at this point in the game, 10 health is not enough. Well, 12 was, but usually even 12 isn't always enough. Thank goodness that was he spent half of his energy destroying your cover, is what I think he did. Is that? I wonder if that, I'm gonna have to read up on Bull Rush if that exactly how that works, because it didn't seem like it was all that much. You know, since I rather than keeping you a target, even though you have okay armor, I'm gonna knock you down because you don't have the most powerful weapon to Overwatch with. Make him come to the back row. Any floaters that are out there. We'll Overwatch here. Overwatch here, and let's see what happens. Okay, we get a reaction shot. Oh, that would have been fitting if our commanding officer got a little revenge there. That looks like that guy's grounded. Is that guy grounded? He was a bad boy at school. He's been grounded. Yeah, because it's yellow, except I'm just out of range to get the hit and run. Anybody else have a good shot? Unfortunately, you don't have a double shot. I definitely do this if it was a double tap, but I want to keep you potentially suppress the back guy. Do I have somebody? Oh, okay. I think I have somebody I can call on here. He's going to have to reload after this shot. Looks like we picked a good time to have. We picked a good time to bring a sniper on this particular map. Or at least with this start position, that's for sure. I'm going to hold on to my rockets. Not that we have so many enemies like a large, but... Now, that's the other thing I want to check. Do we have somebody who can see the guy? I mean, so I can get... I want to... What kind... I think these guys just carry the smaller... It's more like they carry the carbines, I think, not the actual rifles. So... But I can suppress him, so we're gonna suppress the guy. Okay, I can see now. So let's target him. Does it show what weapon he has? Too bad it doesn't give that info. So we know for sure. I'm pretty sure it's a carbine. But we're gonna suppress, like I said.
Suppressing.
Okay. Wrong XCom. Okay, we'll just Overwatch steady. It'd be nice if those floaters continued to piecemeal against us. It's my only other med kit. Do I'm not going to use it. To be quite honest, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. I doubt the back row guys, if more floaters come up, they're going to try to break our suppression here. So I think I do this.
Clouds away.
Make it harder for them to break the suppression. This way I can Overwatch with Nick Vogels.
I feel, Commander.
It's a good time to reload you. And I think I'll even reload you, Gagliardi, because you only have a few shots left. And I don't think they'll push that hard where you'd be able to hit. Yeah, well, yeah, they really didn't now. What I'm going to do is move you forward to here, Katzenwadlin. If something else is close enough to have Overwatch, you have the lightning reflexes, and this will get you close enough to hollow target this guy.
Yeah.
Do you see how he's doing that weird turn with his weapon? He goes off to the side and then says, okay, now I'm going to aim. I'm going to show you how quick I can target my targets. Grunty, you're going to have to reload. We need you against floaters. That's your specialty, so load up. He's hollow targeted. We got suppression again. I got 2 turns more of suppression. And that's just what we're going to do. See if we can draw some others in here. Yeah, we have no way to get you really efficiently forward. Now I could come here and hunker. Or I could come to full cover and not hunker. But I think the safest thing for us to do, because there's, what, 3 of them? I think the safest thing at the moment for us to do is hang on. I hope. Let's reload you. Overwatch. Overwatch. Steady. And if worse comes to worse, I'll frickin' use a rocket on this guy. I don't know if I'm quite close enough. We'll see. And, reload. Back rows reloading. Okay, no Overwatch. There we go. So you gonna break? No. Okay, now they're all on site now. We need to deal with them now. So you gonna get a shot? Yes. Okay, they did what I thought they would do if they got close, and that is go for the suppressor. But now we got to do some hitting. And I can hit one of them right off the bat. Looks like that's the leader by 1 tick. You got 83% shot on all of them. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hollow target this guy to get rid of the... Well, who do you see? Okay, we can suppress the commanding floater. So therefore, I'm going to suppress this guy. Yeah, hollow targeting, unless I feel that you have a shot. Yeah, let's hollow target with you. Because the other guy will be suppressed, so I don't have to worry about you getting flanked. Let's do the hollow target here. Ooh, nasty. Feels like overkill to have Grunty finish this off. Feels like a little overkill. Now, actually, you can finish him off probably. Is it 93% with your pistol, too? 99% with a pistol. I think you're going to. My sniper will shoot max distance. that is a max distance pistol shot to take out a floater. How about that? He can do it with his sniper rifle. He can do it with a laser pistol. Unless somebody else can too, like you. Except, yeah, the chance is not nearly as good. There's also a capture possibility. If I can take care of the others. There's a thought. So we come back here. And I think about this guy that we cannot suppress. And I'm going to see if you can take him out. We come over here. Let's make it precision shot. And see if you can take him out with 58% chance on crit. Ah, didn't get the crit. Did not get the crit. Well, we're going to suppress the leader. That much we know. Mayhem will give him a tick of damage.
I've got this.
Okay, 2 ticks. I could rocket the guy in the back. Then we work on taking this guy out. And we have 1 suppression left on him. And we try working it that way. Then I can move my capture person here See if we can work a capture. And I think it's a heavy floater. Yeah, so we're gonna suppress. It's only our unfortunately, it's our last suppression. Because otherwise we're gonna have to reload. But we'll do it. Hold him in place for one more turn. And then I always have a steadied rocket if we get in trouble for making the capture. You will not be hunkered. And who can get a shot to finish off the guy in the back? The lone guy who's not suppressed. How much ammo you got left? Maybe I can slide over Gagliardi. Let's see about... Oh, I'm a turn away from a frickin' command. Okay. Well, maybe I can slide over Gagliardi. He'll be out of range. He'll be out of range. I'm still gonna do it. Because our sniper won't get the benefit of a second shot. I'm just gonna have you shoot here. Because you can. That was good. That was very good. You know, I'm gonna do this too. Our first plasma kill. Now we have still a loose floater. I was gonna say a loose floater on the loose, and I don't know. I don't have a way to lock them down. I could come here and try to... Yeah, the most I'd be able to do is mind fray, and then that puts me in danger of a random shot getting through, excuse me, half cover. But that's my last move. I'm thinking he might run away, but if he moves forward and rushes us, that's not good. Yeah, I was thinking mind fray, but it needs to work to really protect us.
Roger, correct.
77. Let's give it a go. Okay, we did it. So his aim will be more like he was suppressed himself. 16%, and he missed, thank goodness. And 11%. Yeah, that was kind of like, the mind fray kind of made it into a, as if he was suppressed. Let's get him hollowed. Let's get the back guy hollowed. Yeah, it looks like Katsunugan, you know, I was making fun of your way you're sweeping your weapon around. He hadn't done it the last couple times. Did you notice? Did you notice? I'm gonna bring Gagliardi up here. He doesn't have Executioner. Well, I know who's taking care of the guy in the back. That's very simple. Grunty! Get her done! Alright. And now, we can try some capture magic here in a moment. I'm hoping... Okay, that will be close enough to suppress. So we have one more suppression here. We also, if we want to try a second capture attempt, our command is back. So let's bring the suppression up. Ooh, let's bring the suppression up to here.
Let's move.
And we'll suppress this little guy. Oh no, it's mayhem suppression. I can't. So what it's going to be is we run up, try the capture. I'm going in cover in case there's another pod back here. That's the risk, is we're a little blind. We're a little blind at the moment. So I may have to bail on the capture attempt if we activate someone. Well, I think what I'm going to do is 2 capture attempts, and then if it doesn't work, I try shooting them. Try to just shoot them down. That's what I try. So let's come in close for the capture. Yeah, I do have smoke I can throw up here. You're right. I think I'm probably, yeah, I'm close enough to reach up there. So let's do it. Okay, no activation. Capture attempt is 57%. And we just excel at capturing regular garden variety floaters. That's just the way it is. Now we gotta look for the next pod, because you know on this, if there's a pod, this was a pod of 7. So if we happen to have another pod of 7 out there, that's 14. You know, I think the max you could didn't we last time find out the max was like 15 on a crash raider? So there's probably one more large pod out there. Our days of finding only one small pod of 4, used to be a pod of 4 was a big pod. And it used to be if you activated 7 in the old days, that means you double activated. Now activating 1 pod is like double activations from earlier in the game. Interesting how that works. Okay, I think everybody else has just got to reload and do some things like that. I think I would like to get a steadied rocket a little closer. So I'm going to bring Gagliardi here. Just to have forward Overwatch. I'm going to bring, just so my Rocketeers, because we don't have Javelin rockets. His next promotion, which I don't think he's near, no he's not, will be his Javelin rockets. But I got to remember he doesn't have them yet. So let's come up here and steady. In case the pod we're looking for starts wandering right towards us.
Overwatch.
Yeah, we got to reload our suppressors. Boy, do we ever.
Let's rock.
Hoo-yah!
Then I got to more floaters. More floaters. Like we've been hitting the bathroom too far, as Servando would say. Something like that. Let's come up here and reload with Katzenbadlin.
Sweet.
Is okay. I'm just gonna pull you back so we can do controlled moving forward. How many who has, is it Katzenbadlin? You have the motion tracker, right? I think I moved you already though. You reloaded. Where did I? Oh yeah, you're right here. Oh, we still have 2 motion tracker charges, so we'll be able to move with at least initially with some safety. So yeah, I'm okay. Let's just get everybody kind of reloaded, as set and full as possible.
I've got my
Yes,
eyes
sir.
on.
Except for you. You don't get the benefit of getting reloaded. You get steady. And then we'll start advancing. Yeah, because then we'll have
Let's do this.
helmet reloaded, and we'll be good to go.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I'm just gonna move you back a step. Okay, they're straight ahead. More straight ahead floaters. I wonder if that means they're in the UFO or just outside in front of the UFO. I don't know. I'm going to come off to the side because I can always pull back to this full cover. That way I don't have to use a motion tracker this turn.
Got it.
And that is our, for the most part, our front line. The problem is with us moving forward, there's not a whole heck of a lot of great cover. There's this log. Who's over on this side? Well, we come a little... Yeah, I'm gonna keep steadying as we move up. So, Gagliardi, come here. I like the idea of maybe getting you into full cover at some point. I feel like moving forward, I shouldn't hit Overwatch till everybody moves, just in case of, you know, accidental activation. I'm gonna move you right here, Neek. That's like my front line on this side. It's about as far as anybody's gonna go. Zabiel, you could do smoke from the back roll.
Roger, crack.
I thinking Grunty, I like the idea of you shooting from full cover,
Dodger.
even though you do have better ammo, I mean armor. We'll come up here with our Rocketeer.
I'm rolling.
Steady. Zabiel, Overwatch. You, Overwatch. And now Cargo. I'm gonna double move you. Yeah, right to here.
10-4.
Because you can't move and shoot anyway. Machine Hater can. I think Machine Hater can come right here.
Understood.
Yeah. Trying to get me to get careless, moving for meld. I think I'm going to use, this time I'm going to do a motion tracker to see if we start getting close to the noise.
Exactly.
And we're not up to the UFO yet, so they may still be outside the UFO. I'm going to come over here.
Got it.
We don't know. We don't know. I'm gonna bring Gagliardi, since he's a little squishy, to full cover. He didn't get the benefit of the best armor. Zabiel, come there. Machine Hater, go there.
On it.
Morrison, go there. And then I think we can get my rocket steadied right here as we inch forward towards the sound of the floaters. Let's steady.
Come get some.
Now we'll get you back up to this point. You can admire your handiwork now, Neek. I'm glad you approve of the cover I gave you. But remember, these are floaters. Maybe they're working their way around right now so they can flank us, and then you'll be one of the closest shots. You know, the game does stuff like that.
Okay, everyone. Weapons at the ready.
See, they are moving around. They're doing that. Those nasty little floaters. So they're highly mobile. These floating monsters are very highly mobile. So with that in mind, I'm getting a rocket right here.
Heading to that location.
And we're gonna kind of play towards them coming off from that side now. They're still farther back, so the full cover's still okay for you. I'll bring my smoke here. Hi, Tel Montaraz! Hello, how you doing? Good to see you in here. We got Nick Vogels out as the engineer. We did get a capture on a floater, not one that we really needed, but it was the opportunity that presented itself. So someone holding down the engineer role well today so far. We did have one nasty hit on Gagliardi, our commanding officer. So those floaters are on the move, so I think we need to get on the move so we can better handle it. Now you, I think I'm going to double move you to here.
Understood. Moving out.
I'm going to get Machine Hater up to this point.
Roger that.
A rocket we're steadying right there. And I feel like hopefully we've adjusted to where their sound moved.
I'm on the move.
And then, yeah, Gagliardi. Move you a little closer. And I also gotta readjust you. Kotz and Vodlin, you're a little out of position now too, so let's get you over here.
Ooh, I like that.
And continue listening for sound cues.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, you have no cover looking forward so much, and this is not going to provide it. Yeah, because it's a slope. Why don't we put you there? Okay, next turn we'll get another directional cue, and perhaps they'll be close enough that I can chance a battle scanner. We'll see. With that in mind, let's move you a little closer, Kotz and Vodlin. I think I kind of hold our position for the most part. Maybe get you a little closer here.
Heading to that location.
And I'm gonna hold till I get that updated sound cue to see, kind of get a better sense of how they're moving.
Roger that. Scanning.
Time to fortify our position.
And Gagliardi, you're ready to command. Your commands have recharged, so I'll keep you there. Okay, they're holding steady off in that direction for the most part. Oh, but there's so many. This is the area where there's this big canyon in through there, so depending on where they are, I may or may not pick them up. And they could be even farther back than that. So I think we... Kotz and Vodlin, we advance you.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm feeling like we may need to get a little farther forward, like a full cover suppression position sounds nice.
On my way.
Not exactly sure about a rocket launching position, but we're gonna come here
Moving to position.
just because I have a couple smokes left still. Zabiel will bring you up nearby.
On the move.
Gagliardi will bring you a little closer for commanding. Okay, Neek. I hate having a tree that just looks like it's tempting full cover that we can't use. Why don't, well, here's full cover.
Ubicación confirmada.
Overwatch. Overwatch. A lot of trees in here that could block lines of sight for snipers. But it's the hand we've been dealt. I think I'm going to bring you up here since they seem to be more that way. This direction should work for cover.
Moving to designated
And you got extended range on your suppression. And I'm going to steady. Steady. And Overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
Was that a mechtoid? That was a stomp, wasn't it? Did I hear a stomp? Did everybody hear the stomp? I wasn't imagining things, was I? I'm gonna bring you here, Katzenwadling.
Let's do this.
Wow. I'm steadying my rocket here now,
on my way.
as we keep inching our coverage forward. Part of me almost says, Helmut, you might be better for me to back off if they're still off in that direction. Maybe I just bring you all the way back here eventually, behind full cover on this side of the map, if they're on that side of the map. I don't know. Yeah, you did hear that stomp too, huh, Jormulin? That shocked me. We haven't heard a thing about that. So if we have a pot of 7 and a pot of 7, how could I be hearing a stomp? A crashed raider shouldn't have room for 2 more pods. It just doesn't add up. The numbers. You know what I'm saying? The numbers don't add up. So it's got me confused if you couldn't tell.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yeah, based on sound cues. Whoa, 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 I don't want to move you right now. Neek Vogels, let's go here. Until we hear differently.
Got it.
We're moving a few more folks forwards.
On my way. Ricevuto. Mi muovo.
Machine Herder, I don't know that I want to move you farther forward.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
And our sniper, I'm trying to think of through all these trees, because I remember this map. In fact, it was over in this area. I had a different sniper that I was trying to, every time I moved this sniper, the trees were, because we had a group of floaters back here, and every time I moved that sniper, the trees were blocking his line of sight. I think I even made a little short about it. So I may move you way back here to try and minimize the angle with the least amount of trees in the way that could block our shots. Sorry about taking you out of full cover, but since you do have the reach of the whole map to shoot,
Good copy. Moving on target.
that's why I'm doing it.
Overwatch. Aye,
Can you hear something?
They're over there. Because there's a little a canyon area between 2 high points like this. Floaters can get up and down and around, no problem. We, however, cannot. I'm going to bring you a little bit. We're just going to keep inching forward. And at some point, I'm going to feel close enough that I can afford or feel confident in throwing a battle scanner. I don't have that confidence just yet. Now I can get a rocket much closer.
Okay.
I can, I think, get suppression
All right, let's
here.
move.
I would like to get my smoke a little farther forward in case one of those ends up being a flankable position.
Heading out.
And then I would like to move the back row suppression a little closer.
I'm on it, Commander.
Nick Vogels, I'll bring you here.
Estoy en marcha.
And who's left? Gagliardi, I feel like I need to keep you moving forward so you're able to command. And then I think that's it. Yeah, maybe I want to bring you a little farther for a slightly better angle, steady you. And everybody else hold your position. I'm not going to push it on yellow moves.
Occhi aperti.
I wonder where they are. I'm going to aggressively push here, just because you have lightning reflexes.
Let's do this.
That only gives me one step out. We kind of have, I have the same issue over here.
This way.
So I can have a steadied rocket here, however, if they're in that way, I'm okay not having a step out on this side, but I'll have to have my smoke nearby, depending on how they might activate. And smoke is nearby. I'll bring Neek up a little closer here. He's got grenades. If they stay landed, I definitely want to get my long-range suppression closer. This will have to do for now.
Moving on target.
On it.
Smoke. It's close enough here.
I'm on it.
Let's do this.
And Gagliardi.
Okay. Occhi aperti.
There's a lot of... Uh-oh. No.
Can you hear something?
I say, let me throw a battle scanner now. That's what I'm saying. Because there's this high ground here I want to throw it onto. Because there's like another gap between two islands here, I think. So I want to throw it near the top of this island and hopefully land it on high ground that we'll see over to this other high ground, and then maybe have a chance to see in low ground. Although floaters, all of them would not be on the ground, I wouldn't think. I'm going to try the battle scanner here so we can see if we can find who we're looking for.
Got it.
We found him. Although I do think they're in the ravine, just like I didn't think they would be. One's high. If we're lucky, Grunty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a stray one over here. There's at least 5, and there could be more we don't see. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're up to 6. And if it's like the other pod, they could have 6 too. It's like the other pod, so 7 and 6 is 13. To allow for the stomping, that would, well, let's answer my question right now. Do you have a line of sight for a shot? Boy, he looks all alone back there. Could an outsider, could a command pod have one of those? I never heard of that. I'm gonna activate them well out of our sight. We'll see how they react. Maybe they'll play like that other pod and kind of come at us 1, 2, 3 at a time, where we can better handle them. I'm gonna do the precision shot because all I'm seeing is floaters. I didn't notice any heavies in those profiles. I could have missed that, but I'm gonna use it now to try and kill one of them. And we did. So there's now just 5 or 6, depending on, we'll be able to check how big the pod is. See, they don't know where we are. So they didn't do anything but Overwatch. And we know the direction they potentially will come from. Let's go find out for sure. So it was a pod of 7. And there are 6 remaining, which is still a big-ass pod. So, but if they're coming mostly from that direction, we're going to fix some of our facings here to try to account for that. So my rocket probably needs to be somewhere else. Oh, they're pretty far away. They're very far away. I wonder if I come here, if I'll... Hopefully, without having to step out, I can still get a shot off in this angle. And it would be full cover. We'll find out soon enough. We have smoke. I'm gonna bring you here. And we'll see if we can't get them to come to us. A little bit.
Heading there now.
For now, that angle, cargo. And it'd be nice to find a safer home for our commander. Actually, I'm just going to do this, because it's going to be a while till they get close enough to flank. And this, so we get you in full cover. And I think we just hold for a moment. Because this is awkward terrain, because if I try to advance on them, I got this low gully that it's hard for me to get up on. I'm going to lose the advantage of knowing where they are in another turn. Oh well.
Hold position.
Overwatch.
Okay, that one came forward. They don't really know where. Okay, they're actually working their way towards us. That, I hope I have a rocket shot for that. Oh boy, do I hope my rocket can reach that far. I don't know that it can. We don't have javelin yet. Yeah, I think they're just out of reach. I do think they're just out of reach, but we will check. We will find out, and we will take a good look at it. Yeah, we're just out of reach, my friends. I imagine if I did a shredder rocket, but if there's a stomping noise that we heard that's valid and not just a random sound from something falling over in the UFO, well, we gotta hope they keep advancing the way they're advancing. Obviously, I could let them see us by peeking around this corner, but we're gonna hold our positions one more turn. Unless we have another snipe. And we do. That's the leader. Oh, but I don't have precision shot now. Let's weaken the leader. Odds are, well, you still have, he must be landed, because normally you don't have that high of a crit on the flying targets. But that's good crit. That's good crit. That's good crit. Let's do it. Let's hit the leader. 11. Solid, no crit. He's down to 2 health. Now next turn, we're going to have to get much more involved.
I see you, Commander.
But they still shouldn't be able to flank anybody yet, so we're going to have to be well aware of flanks coming up.
Hey, Guardia.
Got it.
Scansione in corso.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
If they're coming in that direction, maybe I want you up here.
I'm on it. Hold position.
My problem is if they come this close, let's check the angle you'd have. Yeah, see, I'm fine if they fly over here. I'm not good for a rocket if they fly over there. I have the same problem with a step out on this side. So I might just, if they keep advancing, I might just come here and, no, I can't throw smoke now. I already overwatched. Oh, baby. Where do I go? What do I do? Because odds are they'll keep in that same trajectory and then I can't use a rocket. So I gotta at least try this. Maybe but then here I'll have the same problem and then watch him go where I could have shot him this time. Oh. The pain, the trials, the tribulations. I don't want to put them in half cover though, because if they advance, they could shoot them and hurt them. We don't want that. So I'm going to assume, and you know what assuming does, that they'll continue advancing in the same trajectory and this will work.
I'm rolling.
In fact, let's get a test. Well, part of the reason is, okay, well, I can at least get in that angle. It may or may not work. I just can't shoot that far right now because I moved. So it's hard to know exactly. Let's just hope they come over here. A rocket is not a guarantee. Well, he's a little nervous. They're all a little nervous and don't know where to go. But I like doing what they're doing because we can slowly pick them off with our sniper one at a time. Oh. Now that one. So I almost feel like Machine Hater has the best spot for my Rocketeer.
Understood.
Although that limits your angles of shot. And now let's get Blue Jay set right here. I think now the rocket is useful. And we lost our precious sight, so let's reload you.
Overwatch, aye aye.
And we gotta wait for them to stumble. I think I gotta move you here in case they can get you a flank. And next turn, once I have everybody, I can at least do the peek around the corner for maybe having a shot.
Time to fortify our position.
Scansione in corso.
Roger that. Scan.
We hold here.
Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
And let's see how they go.
Can you hear something?
Okay, I gotta do the peek.
I'm on it.
And we don't see him. I'm gonna do another peek
A la orden, comandante.
on this back side. We'll steady our rocket and hang tight. Might have to move Galeardi, especially if that one is wandering like that.
Eyes on the
Hold position.
I feel, Commander. Vení aquí.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, we got sight. We gained sight on the leader. And they no longer have any proper leadership.
Damn, they're tough.
And we're now suppressed. Ah! Katzenungen Wadlin got hit. Oh! Only 2 damage. Armor is holding. That was a lot worse not knowing how bad the injuries were. Oh, the second one I noticed was only 2. The first one I didn't notice damage. Guess where I can get a rocket. I believe they might be close enough. Let's find out. 2 of them are. Especially for a 0 scatter rocket. I might be able to, but I want to save the shredder just in case that stomper. Yeah, Katzenungen will survive. How many are we seeing right now? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5. So there was that one that flew over here that maybe we're not seeing, or maybe that's the one doing the suppressing. So I'm thinking I have a sniper steadied. Maybe we can shoot the one in the distance, excuse me, that's not on Overwatch, like that. You're supposed to be able to do 10 damage. I'm not going to worry about the crit, and we want you to hit. And you only did 8. So we're gonna do the rocket. That'll injure the front 2. I don't have an answer for the suppressor, and it's hard for me to run out there. And they're at the limits of the rocket range, so they won't get full impact on the rocket. But it'll damage them.
won't even know what hit him.
And it showed another one. We gained sight of another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we kind of know where the suppressor is. You're too far back to hit anybody. We'd love to get you closer, and we'll do that by bringing you here and hunkering. I'm a little worried about coming over here. So we're throwing smoke. We'll be throwing some smoke. I don't want to move Machine Hater any closer just because of the Overwatch. So we're gonna pop a little smoke. I'm gonna bring Galeardi here. I'm popping smoke in here, right here.
Cover going out.
Just because there's a chance for a flank. I'm gonna get our command a little farther. What I may end up doing, just because you have lightning reflexes, pull you back, because otherwise you're in trouble. And if I could, I'd make it safer by throwing smoke, but we can't reach. That means Machine Hater is a little bit in trouble. So I think I bring Machine Hater into what looks like the smoke.
Okay, let's move.
And let's find out if it is. Yeah. And Overwatch.
Yes, sir.
Zabiel, I'll move you here, because you're not going to be able to throw a second one.
Affirmative.
I'm going to bring Katsunung in there, and then I'm going to bring you back up here, since we now know they're not flanking. But because of the suppressor, if he's there, he wouldn't be able to move and flank you here. So I'll bring you there, so you might be able to overwatch around the corner if they come over this way. And here's the big risk right here, Katsunungen. Be tough. Be agile. And let's get out of harm's way here and the ability for them to flank us.
Of course. Damn, they're tough.
Okay, only one of the Overwatches was taken. And Gagliardi, I'm moving you here.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Here we go. Machine Hater missed. Katsunungen Revenge? Nope.
My bad.
Gotta be gotta be a little nervous about Katsunungen right now. There. That's nice. Now we're down to 4. That helps a lot. And I can take out the suppressor with one very good grunty grunter. Oh, that was the suppression? Yeah, it's nice when you hit on a good one like that. Even Cargo Morrison of crappy low-level aim was able to do it. Let's go get to Grunty. We need your help in removing the current suppression. That's the guy.
X-ray neutralized.
How many of these kills does good old Gleaser have right now? I want to find out. I kind of want to find out. Now, we can do some suppression in return on this guy. How many are left? 3? You know. Everybody's in smoke. So to be quite honest, I'm not suppressing. I'm going double tap. 60% shot and a 70% shot. And the thing will be hollowed. And when you hit on the first one, you damn well better follow up on the better shot and finish it off! Oh. Too much pressure, eh? Oh my god, another capture target. Do I have suppression that can see it? No, that's the rocket, which is no longer suppressed. Where'd I move the other suppressor? Cargo Morrison is not seeing because of that tree right there. So. I'm thinking we're gonna less need your shot now. I'm bringing you over here to corner cover. Although, if that floater gets away. Anybody else have a shot? Well, you would. Would you see it from here? No. Because of the lack of step out. Well, I'm kind of feeling like you'd see it from here. Even if anybody else is on Overwatch, you can run it. I feel like we got our one. We got to capture. I feel like I need to get rid of these guys so I don't accidentally get hit or get hit hard. How far could it get for a flank? There's a good question. Let's check this out.
I'm on it.
Oh, we see them all. Should we go for the guy in the back? No, we gotta go for the best shot. Because the guy in the back is still capturable. Nah. Katsunogan is rattled right at the moment. He is a little bit rattled. I have a command. We're gonna let you do a do-over. There. We did the extra command. Told him, calm down. Take a deep breath. And shoot again. Now there's 2. Do I have suppression available? No, I don't. I see one now. I see the guy in the front. I will suppress.
Bring in the...
And with the guy in the front suppressed, I can bring my Rocketeer a little closer. Because I don't think the guy in the back can do any oddball flanking maneuvers. And we'll just Overwatch. I don't need a steadied rocket at the moment, I don't believe.
Overwatch. Recibido.
They're backing up. Advance.
Okay, they tried a 4% shot, and the other one ran away. We're gonna give you the hollow target. That's more like it. He got his... Katsunogan Vadlin got his nerves back. He got his nerves back. I am therefore going to take my Rocketeer to peek around the corner. Ooh, but he could be overwatching and then see us in this maneuver. Let's peek around this corner.
Affirmative.
It brought the music back, but it did not bring the sight back. Yeah, that was a lovely hollow shot, wasn't it? Do we take a chance with you, Vogels, to get you a little closer? If he's on Overwatch, there's a chance you get shot at right there. Let's make it a little more difficult. And it still gets you up there. Okay, we didn't see him. I'm gonna bring Gagliardi here. No, we'll bring Morrison there.
On my way.
I'm gonna get Machine Hitter here to hunker.
Will do.
Blue Jay will Overwatch.
High field, Commander.
And Helmet will reload.
Let's rock.
And Zabiel will
Roger. Track.
change directions. Same with Gagliardi.
Ricevuto. Occhi aperti. Locked and loaded.
On Overwatch.
Do something. I'm pinned
Okay,
down.
they are suppressed. Which means, well, you can't run forward to get a shot on them. But we can get somebody to get a view, and maybe, just maybe, Vogels. You can move forward here since he is so occupied. Is he shooting from height? Yes. So I'm going to come here hoping we can see him.
Affirmativo.
Oh, we did see him briefly. So I'm going to come here. Oh, you're the suppressed one. So I'm going to come here full cover, hoping we can see him.
Understood.
Oh, man. How difficult can this be? I'm gonna come here. Everywhere I say isn't quite working out. Yeah, I have no better place to put you. Because if I move you, push you to half cover to take advantage of your extra range, then you're not hunkered and you can get hit. And I prefer not to have that happen. We'll move Gagliardi over. We'll just Overwatch you. What the heck? Let's hunker. And steady. This guy's got to make a mistake, right? The guy has got to be making a mistake one of these moments.
Okay.
Get smoke up. We need smoke a lot closer. In fact, I need it a lot closer. We'll double move you. Oh. So much for the second capture attempt. But we've emptied the map now at 14. And,
Yeah.
we have to start facing the UFO, which is, yeah, right there is where it starts. The front door, I believe. Right there. And we at least have 2 outsiders. I'm not aware of any stomping mechs that could be in there. Maybe there's higher enemy counts. I'm gonna take a quick look. Maybe there's higher enemy counts based on who knows? Maybe there's higher enemy counts based on something I don't know. I feel like I want to get you back here to get healed, Katzenungenwadling.
Okay.
And Gagliardi will not be the one to take this heal.
Come on, you be grand.
Okay, you're back up to 20 now, as far as health. So you should be good enough to go.
Afirmativo. Vuelvo al combate.
And we'll listen for noises, and most importantly, we'll listen for stomps.
Ricevuto. Understood. Moving out.
Machine Hater needs to reload. We'll put you here to do it.
Let's do it.
And we'll steady a rocket right here. And Grunty.
On my way.
You don't have to be quite this far removed now. We gotta start making our way. Didn't hear a stomp. That's weird that we heard a stomp, you know? Just saying. It's weird that we heard a stomp. What do I have left in the way of battle scanners and motion? I have 1 motion tracker left.
Got it.
So until I feel close enough or we get a sound cue, I'm not going to use it yet. But we're not going to be overly aggressive in our moves forward either.
Will do.
That was a little dangerous.
Will do.
Copy that. Good copy. Moving on target.
And Zabiol, yeah, you have one smoke left to get us out of trouble, to help us if we get ourselves into trouble.
I see you, Commander. Affirmativo. A ello voy.
And Galeardi, you don't really have a good place to move up right now.
Mi guardia.
Hold position.
Sound cue?
Quiet. What's that sound?
Okay, we heard no stomps. You heard meld, not a stomp. But earlier, it sounded like us because meld does not go stomp when it burns out. So you're thinking that that was a meld noise that we heard way back when? The stomp we heard was back between the first and the second pods, I think, somewhere back that far back. So we've been worried about a stomp ever since. Two outsiders. I got suppressors here, so now's the time to move up without a motion tracker.
Let's do this.
Front door's open, probably from that one floater pod that for a while was loitering back here.
Ricevuto. Mi muovo.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to push it too far this turn.
I'm on it, Commander.
And why don't I bring you over this way, Grunty, just in case something activates that way. You'll still have some angles in the front door.
On the move.
Solid copy. I'm on it. Ya voy. Venid aquí.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
On Overwatch.
Everybody be ready.
Yeah, so that I think that was just a weird. Yeah, you even went back to listen. It was like a lone one thump, a lone stomp, wasn't it? I haven't had a drink the whole time. No wonder. Well, all of a sudden I'm going, man, I'm drying out. Okay. I'm gonna see about getting up here at some point.
Okay.
I don't think I need to use the motion tracker yet. Famous last words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mi metto in movimento.
I'm on it.
Okay, I don't have a step out there, so probably just as well to leave you there. I can bring other suppressor here. Neek. Just bring you there for now. Ooh, I didn't pay attention. I would have rather had you run behind.
Ricevuto. Occhio aperto.
Hold position.
And
Yes, Commander.
we'll bring our smoke right here for now.
I see you, Commander.
What's that noise?
Sure feels like they're farther in. But, you know, like somewhere back in here, that door is still shut. So if that's the case, I'm going to peek around the corner right now, see if we activate. If they happen to be like right there, although just from accidental tile scanning, I don't think they will be. In fact, let's get total vision over there from this point.
We should get moving.
Okay, it looks like it's safe for us to move in. and take door positions. This is a blown out wall, but usually inside, that wall often is intact. Or this wall a little closer. I could have, yeah, we're going in. We're going in. So let's get everybody moving.
Ora di correre.
Location confirmed.
Let's move.
Location confirmed.
A rocket. Good mobility from the rocket.
Already there.
And a sniper we'll bring right here for now.
4.
And Neek.
Corriendo.
Let's do this.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring you here.
Oh, I like that.
That's nice to know. I'm gonna bring both my suppressors, if they can make it that far, up to the door. Okay, they can't. I'll bring one right here.
Understood. Moving out.
Machine Hater, where are you? Is that you? Yeah. You have this position?
Go, go, go!
The rocket for now potentially has a shot through that door. Because I want to get my suppressors up there. And Grunty, you potentially, depending on the angle, have a shot through a door. Until we get another sound cue, that's the way it's being played. Neek.
Voy hacia ese lugar. En guardia.
Gagliardi.
Scatto.
Zabio.
Position confirmed. Come get some.
Okay.
Expect trouble.
There's a very good chance we open the door and we don't see them because they're farther back. But we got to be ready for it just the same.
Solid copy.
I don't know if you get step out to see through that and what kind of cover that provides us.
Heading out.
But I'm still coming here to steady you. And I'm thinking of keeping Gagliardi here and taking a couple turns to get a sniper on that one corner. It's going to take a couple turns to get you in,
Moving on target location.
just in case we do activate them.
Roger that. Scanning. Venid aquí.
Let's do this.
Ricevuto. Occhi aperti.
Everybody be ready.
It's no wonder I have an Italian accent when I talk and say the words you show me, Carlex. Do you hear all the Italian accents on our squad right now? I just hear Italian anywhere I go. And so, you know, this is what comes out of my mouth. No offense, anybody. I'm just having fun. Let's go here.
Stepping off.
Okay, everybody's in a position now, so that let's get everybody set and I open the door next turn.
On Overwatch. Explorando.
Safety's off.
Di guardia.
Eyes peeled,
Got it.
Commander.
And like I said, don't be surprised. Yeah, if they're
Sounds like we're on the
far enough back that I don't see them? Let's find out. And they're far enough back that I don't see them. We got another door here, but yeah, we actually can get up to this next door now. But they could be back. Yeah, that's gonna be potentially is very awkward. So I think I want my Rocketeer steadied here in case we have an angle when they run. Anybody else that has maybe a touch of mobility. The other person I'll put on the door is Hargo. And you can make it there right now.
Roger, Dodger.
Can my rocket? You'll be in position, and then we'll steady you next turn. Well, let's do here because you know it's bothering my sensibilities.
Heading to that location.
There's lots of weird angles doing this breach. There are a ton of weird angles. We've dealt with them in a mission once before. And the only thing that would make me feel better about this right now is if we had a nice assault, which we don't. So it's a little more awkward. I have one smoke left. But that unreloaded weapon is messing with me in the head. Just because it does. We'll have an angle with a sniper from here.
Moving on target location.
Zabio and your smoke will go here.
Understood. Moving out.
So I have flexibility on how you use it. I'm gonna come here with Machine Hater back here, so we have shots there, or depending on how they scatter, I have plays out back.
Let's move.
And Neek, you have a grenade, which could come in handy, opening up lines of sight. I want to keep you near the front door. In fact, they don't go. In fact, I'm gonna put you right at the front door. Because they don't go on first move onto Overwatch. Tots and Vodline, I'll keep you a little farther back as you have a distance weapon. Although when we open the door, we'll have you holding the pistol.
Yeah.
We'll go for better chance to hit on Overwatch versus harder hitting for the initial shot.
Safety's off.
And finally, Gagliardi. At least for the moment, we'll leave you inside here, so you can move somewhere and do a command. In a worst case scenario, and we'll see if this setup is going to work. We won't find out this turn because I got to get the rocket steadied here.
Headed there now.
And everybody else will steady. You'll just hang out. Hang out. Hang out.
Let's do this.
You know the drill. Hang out.
On Overwatch.
Fire at will.
We'll get a sound cue. Okay.
What was that?
They're in an awkward position right back here. Unless they're in this back room somehow. And then we have another doorway to breach. Okay. Who would like to do the honors? Are they out back? Are they inside? Are they out back? I don't know. No, we've had them back here before. Oh, here, I think potentially they're, well, that's an angled wall, so they might not be there, but I think one of them's here. I think we're looking at right here. I do believe. I do believe. So what's going to be the best place to attack that? Just open with a grenade back here and activate them? I'm trying to think if there's better ways I can set us up for that activation. Like maybe I want to bring a sniper. Of course, if I get just the wrong angle, they'll activate because we'll be close enough. I may want to get my sniper back here just in case I get a sniper shot. I don't mind just my suppression right here. I feel like if I try to bring this suppressor to a better angle potentially, that I activate it. So I think I'm going to pull Grunty back this way. And then the turn after that will come behind this log to at least have an angle over that. Otherwise I have there's no guarantee this will get Grunty in the game either. I don't know. I don't think this is far enough away. If he's visible at that range, that'll activate. I think. That's just my personal opinion. I will only have one potential suppressor I could get in position to nail one of them down, one of the two down. So it's a little scary. I'm gonna bring you here first, Grunty. Then I'll try this tree position. Maybe you'll be the one activating, and then we go from there. I have a grenade. I could blow away potential cover. I have a rocket that could blow away potential cover, but it's a crappy angle. And who's to say what the best angle is? I'm gonna come here. I can't think of any better places. Smoke is flexible on where I run to throw it. So we just hang on for a turn. Again.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Ready for action?
Roger that. Scanning.
Oh, I like that.
Then I move my sniper here, and it may just all start.
On the move.
And it doesn't. Well, I have one more tool. My final motion tracker. Do we even know where the meld can... Oh, it's probably on the roof. For all I know, the meld canister. No? I don't see a meld canister anywhere out here. Was there a meld canister in the room? Because that's where they are. Wherever we find a meld canister is where we find them. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feel. I just feel this is them. Right there, because they're right next to each other. And I think Well, maybe they don't see us when we come out that door. Let's find out. They don't see us if we come out the door. So therefore, I try coming here.
Yes, sir.
Where do I want my rocket? Yeah, well, that's easily flanked. But it's also a steady rocket to blast them with.
Solid copy, Commander.
Let's bring my smoke here.
Tracking.
Now, depends on how they scatter if you're gonna get a shot. Cuts and Vodling. I'm just bringing you there because I want to bring Commander where he can see more people. Okay, we're gonna be going live very soon. I'm just trying to, you know,
I'm on it.
trying to give us the best chance
Recibido.
to make something happen.
Vigilando.
So I want my rockets. I've got to come back and steady my rocket is what I got to do. And then we're ready to go. Yeah, they're right
Hear
there.
that?
Let me get my rocket steadied, then we activate them.
Come get some.
Vení aquí. Let's do this.
Eso yo. Roger. I've got my
We're in
eye.
position.
And now we activate. How about I do it with you, Katzenwadlin? We'll bring you right out here and say boo. Except how would they scatter? Then they'd run away back here, which doesn't do me any good. Do I come here to suppress them?
Yes, sir.
Ah, I don't see them. That ruined what I wanted. Now I gotta take another turn.
I'm on it. Got it.
So we'll put Machine Hater here next turn.
Scazione in corso. Affirmative. Covering now.
Yes, sir.
I thought the step out from this position would give line of sight. I guessed wrong.
On Overwatch. Recibido. Estoy vigilando.
So now we'll go live.
You hear that?
Machine Hater, do the honors. Now you won't have a step out to this side, but boy, you'll have vision of the back.
Copy that. Stay tight.
There they are.
Get rough.
Okay, interesting. I can suppress one. I can... Oh, I can flank them, but be flanked myself. So I may just come out here with you, Katzenwadlin, to get the flank on this guy from this position. And then if we can focus on this guy to get rid of him, then I can suppress him.
Let's do this.
Change weapons. 81%. First shot will be 81. Second shot will be 91. No, I switched it. I switched it. And let's get this party started. Didn't get the crit. It was a high chance for a crit too. Good job. Now, we suppress the other guy right now, right here, right now. There's lots I can do right now. There's absolutely a lot I can do right now. We can blow his cover. Because that means he's gonna run, so I better be prepared to kill him with a grenade and a rocket. Well, if we... Yeah, but that means I don't want to use a grenade. I have suppression here too. But I don't need to use your suppression this turn. Because we can flashbang. Says this hits him. I can do a shredder rocket. Helmut, I have not looked at you. You have a shot. If you get a crit, it kills them. Let's try to not get the crit and do max damage. Oh, you got the crit. Oh well. So we're not doing a capture. Not that we needed his, I just wanted... The weapon would have been nice. Did anyone notice I didn't stop to look closely at their weapons? It was an 8% crit, and we apparently got the crit. Oh, he's shredded, that's right, he was shredded. I should have checked his shot first before shredding. Yeah, you're here for killing, not playing games. There you go. And I forgot to even look at their weapons to see if they carry what we wanted in the first place. Okay, we got a promotion. Ah, the infamous double tap has been picked up by Thomas Morrison. I'd love to see you get a little aim though, because your aim is a little anemic, to say the least. Okay, picked up 5. That's a healthy gain for a gunner. That's a healthy gain. Yeah, I think they're plasma carbines too. Too many carbines out there. We want rifles. We want rifles. I'm gonna start the chant through the barracks. Galliardi did get wounded, but it's a minor wound, thank goodness. Only out for 7 days. That's practically fatigue for him as a officer. That's pretty much fatigue. Okay. So we got a alien carbine. Yeah, I think they carry those just like the floaters. So we did get a new weapon, but not the weapon we really wanted. And we got damage stuff here to sell. Token meld. 16 weapon fragments as we start our climb. 32 alloys and 37 Illyrium. So this was the important part right here. Yeah. I should start a poll function here so I can let you guys vote on the mission MVPs after every mission. There's a thought of something to set up. Once again, it would be very much down the road.
Commander to the hangar. Commander to the hangar.
It would let you all vote for the MVP for a mission. That could be kind of cool. Okay, so let's go sell the damaged stuff. It's a shame sometimes one of these survives on a crash, but we got
Commander
none.
to the hangar. Commander to the hangar.
Cash is okay. Yeah, I think you picked up quite a few kills, by the way, Grunty. In fact, let's just look at your kill total now. Then you can compare it to the beginning of the month and see how you can compare right now. Because I know you would not mind. Let's go down to fatigue.
Commander to the
You
hangar.
are up to
Commander to the hangar.
48 kills. Now, you can look at the ranking and compare if you can remember what your kills were there. You're sitting at 48 now. Yeah, you may have just picked up 7 kills on this mission, because I don't know if you've been out too much since then. You are mowing down some floaters today. I will give you that. Okay. We're a little over time, although I do usually like to queue up a mission. So you think we could take a few minutes just to scan and find a mission. I think somebody got promoted from the last air battle and I never took a look at them. Oh wait, no ship assigned. Vogel's is back in 3 hours, but I don't have an available ship for him. How's the air game holding up? North America solid. Are the transfers mostly done? Repair Europe's almost 100%. And we're a hell of a lot better here now. Weapon is rearmed in 7 hours. Then he'll have some damage still, I think. So yeah, let's go scan. Well, one of these days you'll also get the Archangel armor. And you will be flying above everybody else. Whether it's your pilot or whether it's your soldier under the pseudonym of Grunty. Let's go find a mission. The other thing I gotta look at. Research project, I know we don't have enough, but we need 105 more. So we're halfway there, almost. And then if we look at the build buy slot, I think I can afford my first plasma weapon for the gunners now. I do believe we can afford that now. The plasma, whatever it's called, Nova Gun. I think we blow 90 alloys right now, and we pick this baby up. We spend our lone alien rifle going out the door to be upgraded into this. All right, there. We made good progress today, my friends. That mission paid for a new weapon to be ready in, holy smokes, a month! A month! Oh, baby! Well, okay. Middle of February, it'll be ready for us. A month! Oh, that yeah, that worked on me. Here we go. Let's find a mission. New request from Nigeria. How ridiculous will this one be? We have an incoming terror mission. Take pity on us and make this deal for us, would you please? Oh yeah. Yeah, Nigeria. We just used it. You're a little late. You snooze, you lose. Not that I would have given it to him anyway. Not for a soldier. Okay, AIM module. We got a big whomping rebate there. Let me just check my AIM module totals right now, since this will give me... should give me an accurate number now. Yeah, we're at 7. I'm good with that. Railgun, 1 day out. Oh man, a lot of people coming back. Can we get the railgun, please, before a mission? We got her. We got her. Whew. But now we're on the 10th. Oh, see, only 2 days. We have new training to go on in the airbase, so let's assign a new pilot. We start from the bottom these days, and we only take named pilots. Old Geezer has too much experience. Captain Missile's gonna get some training, so he can take out more pilots at a time. Whoops, I want training. Oh, well, let's see if he's even available to get it. Oh yeah, Captain Missile's already in training. Let's add a pilot. Starting from the bottom, like we said. But it has to be a named soldier. You guys, yeah, yellows are not available, and the other ones are not named yet. We're looking for green. Felipe can go in. And then we have one more starting from the bottom, because last time we went from top, and then we'll revert to going from top to bottom. Yellow, yellow, yellow. We're looking for a green pilot. Merlin is not a viewer soul pilot. Bruce intervention. New pilot going into training to get some experience in the classroom. There we go. We got our pilots in there. All right. Mission, mission. We want a mission. Now Badass Bader. I think Badass Bader can go right back in, though, to be quite honest. Because he's been playing checkers in South America for the most part. Oh no. He's past the minimum now. That last bit of training. So, is there anybody else? Archangel, you need some training. You got room for training. There we go. We're running out of viewers. I'm going to have to upgrade the training center here to take more viewer characters. Viewer pilots. And now Captain Missile. Was he that close? Let's see if Captain Missile needs more training. Looks like Captain Missile no longer qualifies for training, so now I'm just going to pick a lowly Tar Heel Nash, give some experience to, and then I'll have to think about when we have some excess cash, more than just 300, to upgrade the training room. Still, the best way to get experience is in the sky. New request from Germany. Gleiser, I have a feeling it's a ridiculous request. The 500, yeah, they still want those 20 drone wrecks. They have not lowered their demands yet. I like the idea of getting a couple more engineers. Who is it coming out? Let's find out. Success, Old McDonald! Woohoo! Okay, who's left in the Scilabs? Avatar, 2 days. Let's see if I have anybody worthwhile. I don't want to put anybody new in, but I would like to give training as an upgrade somewhere. Looks like the only people eligible right now are new victims. So we just got to wait a little while for... Yeah, I'm not putting anybody new in at the moment. We got to wait for experience so people can level up that way. So we just got to hang on. Side tubes will be a little quiet for a little while. All right. Zabiel's back, so we're starting to get people back from our last mission.
Contact
There we go. Low Scout Mexico. North America has action now. It is a scout mission with a scout. What kind of escort does he have? A single fighter? We got a leader. Trumpkin's our big leader. So we give Banjo, a new guy, a rookie. I only have one Phoenix cannon, so that's what we'll do. We'll give our rookie guy a chance to go out with an aggressive Antros to try and take out the fighter. As soon as we take it down, then we'll take everybody else out with Trumpkin leading the way and see if we can take out the scout. With no Phoenix cannons, and even one avalanche missile, which actually is better against scouts, to be quite honest. I got to think about changing those out at some point. We're going to see if a pair can take out the fighter. Not the high-level pairs, but it's still a pair, and we're going to try it. It's the only Phoenix cannon, so it makes sense we use it against the fighter. In my mind. Oh, did I miss a 250? I'll double check when we get back in there. Usually if they're available, those PSYOPs would be... I'm not going to use an aim module, I don't think. It's only two of us. Well, maybe I will. Well, that was quick. Antros just took it out in one shot. Yeah, Antros got the kill and the big experience. And I'm bringing out the other group now.
Contact detected.
With Trumpkin. To try and take out the scout. And hopefully, without having a Phoenix cannon, you saw what it did in one shot. Maybe we'll get a mission out of this. That's the hope. Yeah, Antros woke up and chose violence. Yes, he did. He said, I ain't got no time for this. I don't got no time for this.
Nearing strike range.
Let's see if the rest have that kind of impatience. Although I would like a mission. Hint, hint, hint. Ooh. We're taking it on the chin. We got a mission, my friends. We got a mission. Who got the kill? Now the suspense. Archangel, congratulations. Didn't we just put you in training? You already learned something in training? It allowed you to shoot it down and get the kill. Isn't that what happened? Or you either just finished training or we just put you back in, or just put you in training. I can't remember which. But we got ourselves a crash site. Mission accomplished. So the one thing I want to do is check once more the side tubes. Carlex, you think you saw somebody that had 250, 250, 220, 250, 350, 500, 250, 250. Maybe they're fatigued though. We'll have to see. That could be it. 250, 500. 250. Oh, yeah. 250, 250 is in training. So yeah, you did see 250, 250, but it's oust. He's in training. So we are complete at the moment there. And we're all set. Let's look at the situation room. Alien resources sitting at 40. So that's where we leave off today. And we're ready to come back for a little more Long War fun tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Long War, once again, same bad time, same bad channel this week. And we're going to keep it going. And one of these days, I'll get a new game figured out and chosen for us. How about that? Now, don't worry, my eyes trick me all the time. My brain tricks me all the time, so don't feel bad. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you hanging with me. We got through a mission. I had a fun time with you. And I had a great time with the Caster Labs guy at the beginning. So that was kind of cool. It shows you, now there's, if you have a business, there's customer service for you. There is customer service. That's why that little Caster Labs is growing like bonkers right now, is that kind of service. They may not have a perfect product, as we found out when I first started using them, but they keep improving it. And you've seen lately, we've had no problems with it for quite a while. And it's because of someone in charge of it. Like that. That's the main dude right there that came in here. So that was nice to see. Just thinking back, that kind of made my day. I feel glad supporting a project like that. And it's the service I use is free, so I don't even use their multi-streaming service. So it's a nice product, nice group of people over there. Nice Discord that they have to help people out. So I thought I'd throw them a plug because they made me happy today. And thank you, everybody. This is Zigzag Zug signing off from somewhere in the world. Yeah, universe, world, whatever you want it to be. Thanks for watching. Do hope to see you next time. And ciao, everybody. Ciao, ciao, ciao.